this is the guitar lesson for David Bowie's Heroes, the live version that he played at the Bridge School. So, if this is what you want, continue watching. I'm in standard tuning, and as you might already know, this is going to be a different set of chords and a different key than the studio album version. So, here we go. The chords that you're going to need to know is an A major, played with just a one finger, second fret, like a power chord, a D major, open phrasing, a D suspended, that's just by adding your fourth finger there on the third fret, and a G. So those 3-4 chords are all you need to know, and I'm going to show you the sequence, and I'm going to put the lyrics of the song below in the description, and I'm going to put the chords next to each line of the lyrics so you know what to play during the song, because it changes. The first verse guitar is different than the second verse of the guitar, and so on. So that's going to be down below. You can print it out or just look at it for a reference or memorize it, but let's get going here. So, A major, played with my first finger on the second fret just by barring the fourth, third, and second strings. And I'm muting the high E and the low E. The low E I'm muting with my thumb. I'm not holding anything down, I'm just wrapping it around so it mutes that low E, so when I'm playing that, I'm not hitting that open E. And then likewise, the high E is muted with my first finger, just by the flesh of my finger. It just happens to work out that way. I'm sure you can figure out a way to not hear that high E string either. So instead of playing an open phrasing A, where you would hear that high E, choose this phrasing to more closely resemble the song. So, the D, nothing much I can say about this D. Open phrasing, that fourth string's your root note, the D, and when you see my hand like this, I'm not holding down the low E. Again, I'm just using the fleshy part of my thumb to mute the string. And that D suspended, nothing special here either, just adding your fourth finger to that high E string on the third fret. So that might be something you want to practice, is that little sequence of upstroke with the D suspended and a up-down stroke on the regular D is something that repeats itself and reoccurs throughout the song. So that's all that's happening there. Is up, 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 down. Up, up, down. And so let me play through the first verse, which has all the chords in it and is pretty representative of the sequence of the chords in the song. And the most verses are going to be put together like this. So here we go. that's it. And now I'm going to show you some things that I'm going to call embellishments that you can add to this guitar phrasing and strumming, and just little somethings that make it more interesting. And I'm kind of taking it from what the bass player is playing and what sounds good. So you don't have to play these embellishments, but let me show you what they are. You can choose to use them or not. So check this out. When you're playing the A, you can do this addition with an open E on the low E string, like a little walk up. That's open E, 2nd fret, that's an F sharp, and then another open E and an A. So it would sound like this. So that is. And then the D is just the normal phrasing. So up to you. You can add that in there if you want. Makes it a little bit more interesting, and it still works with the song. The other little addition you could add is the part when you're playing the G to the D to the A. You could do something like this. So let me show you what I'm doing there. I'm just playing that G major, and then I'm doing a little walk up from the 2nd fret, 5th string, 3rd fret, 5th string, and then hitting an open D, 4th string. And while that open D is ringing out, I'm moving my fingers to hit that D chord. You see what I was doing right there? Let me play it again. So let me play an example verse of how that would all sound together, and then you can make up your mind about how it sounds. So if you are playing with two guitars, you might want to play the album has a lick in it where it's this time it's played in E. So I'm up here on this is an E note, the G string, 3rd string, 9th fret, and then I slide up on the 4th string, 9th fret, to the 11th fret. So here's what we have so far. 11th fret, and then you would go into that. So that riff would be played over the A and the D. So one guitar would be playing that riff in E, and the other guitar would be playing the A and the D, which would be the. Okay, make sense? Hope so, because that's all there is to it. Talk to you guys later.